Total War for here for episode 8 of our Franks campaign in Total War Attila. We were brutally betrayed by crappy Burgundians, who backstabbed us again after we let them off the hook after the first time they've done this. So we made an example out of them, took both their cities, signed the peace treaty and then betrayed them back and wiped out their crappy camp that they arrogantly set up just at our doorstep in Ascaucalis. We are now untrustworthy, but that doesn't matter. Guys who trade with us still trade with us. Everyone else hates us, so diplomacy doesn't matter that much. Now we have a dilemma. We originally wanted to go to Britannia after we take Skanza and only ventured east because of Burgundia's betrayal. But since we already have 2 out of 3 of this province, got his Skanza, why not take the capital of it? Especially that it's maximally developed with 6 buildings inside, yeah? It's still currently owned by crappy Rugians who declared war on us ages ago, but it's besieged by these guys, Venedians. They aren't very strong themselves and badly depleted too, so we could fairly easily wipe them out and take the city for ourselves. By the looks of it, these guys have these 2 settlements over here in Germano-Sarmatia. This one is desolate, yeah? So if we wipe out this army, they won't have much left. Maybe we then crack on at their other settlement, one of their 2 settlements, the one nearer us, the other one is here, and also raise it to create a bigger buffer zone if they don't want to sign a peace treaty after we wipe their king out, because this is the king, yeah? Darko. So we're going to do just that. Now, Emelrich, our younger brother, is our best recruitment commander. He's got fighter and the gloves, giving him +5 exp for new recruits, so we are going to replace him with our king Faramund and rehire him next turn in Frisia to start preparing army for invasion of Britain. And we're going to attack this crappy army besieging Gothiskanza and then take it for ourselves. Yeah, come here, you come here. Childerbound is his age, we need another level up on him to get him to... He's already got 2 level ups, really, so we don't actually need him. Why don't we replace him with our middle brother, Theodemir? Put him in charge, he already feels unpopular, so why don't we give him a little bit of gravitas and attack this crappy army? Just make sure we are all supporting, yeah? Come closer. Crack on. Yeah, declare war, of course. Yeah, of course they would run away. Now, we don't have much movement left, and we are caught in a city zone of control. So, going to take the city with Theodemir, give him the exp from this. Yeah, we are mighty here. Night attack doesn't quite make sense, just do... balanced, yeah? Do it. Wiped out. 600 men lost, not a big deal. And looks like Rugian's been wiped out, yeah? We are just going to occupy it, it's our culture. Yeah, Rugians no more, excellent. Now, we need to catch this guy and finish him off, and we will need to play this one manually because he is going to run away otherwise. So you're going to come here, you're going to attack him. Yeah, destroy them. We've tried it before, it's... we have like 3 times his numbers. I'm not going to play it, just aggressive and hope we wipe them out, yeah? Do it. Oh, we actually did, beautiful. Release them.
Ready for orders.
And we got level ups on both Faramund and Karl. Excellent. Karl's is already rank 4. Wow, this guy doesn't waste time. Actually rank 2, the army is rank 4. 4 stars. Okay, so what do we get? What do we get? Fighter for sure and Wolf, yeah? Goes without saying. He can now recruit guys units rank 5, thanks to the gloves as well. And you, buddy, our brutal King Faramund, going to get Sentinel and start making your way to War Chief. Now, we have some debatable units here that are best merged because they are pretty weak, yeah? These guys are probably fine, although it's gonna take 3 turns. Merge them and scrap the leftover. Same with Axis, they are too expensive to keep half a unit around. And we can keep the Cav, yeah? Now, you, buddy, going to start making your way towards this crappy settlement to see if there is not a brutal trap waiting for us there. So far so good. Why do these crappy pop-ups keep appearing out of nowhere? Now, merge these crappy guys too. All of them. It's not really doing a good job at merging. Okay. 4 turns, huh? Just get rid of it. You come here and you give him the troops so he's ready to crack on. You can't. Then double time. No, you need to recruit. What do we need? Do we have enough between the 2 stacks to comfortably take a settlement? I think so. We have plenty of range. We have 4 calves. We have some brutal infantry. We've got it all. Excellent. So we won't be recruiting just now. We don't need anything. However, we are looking at rebellion. So we need to pop a general in Ascaucalis, in case it happens here. Who do we want? We need to pay for a new general? Really? Man, we already have so many of them. Where are they all? Okay, we can also make Genobout another judge. We should absolutely do this. It's 2% tax rate, so why not? And we can make Karl a companion. He's gonna be recruitment commander, so this actually makes a lot of sense. Because it gives discount on recruitment. Karl has no influence. Crap. Everyone else has an office. Can Ascaucalis defend itself from a 4-stack? I think we can. This is like maybe 2.5 units worth, plus we have arrow towers on our side. I think we'll be fine. Now, we urgently need sanitation here, right? Wait, who is the governor here? This guy. He is at Raven 1. Okay, this will be very useful. We'll be building sanitation buildings here. We need them badly, so give this to him. I might as well start building next turn, starting from the sanitation stuff. Okay, now what do we want to keep here? These military jetties, we need to repurpose them into fishing port. The rest is wrecked. Gonna scrap this building probably. Market stalls we want to keep. This is a decent building, provides decent income, so let it repair itself. Fields need to go, so out. Military jetties, once they repair, we'll switch them to fishing jetties. Wickermaker is suboptimal and we need public order building here, so scrap it. Hunter's Shrine we can keep for now. We have plenty of food and it gives a little bit of public order. And these two we upgrade next turn once the 10% discount kicks in. Now, in Skanza we want dikes for sure. And in Frisia we want more force and troughs to counter the increased squalor from fur trader. And in 2 turns we get brutal exchange of expertise, allowing us to get this brutal bone crafter. Now, with market stalls you can get a agent here, right? What do we have? Oh, look at this! Wealth from industrial buildings. Absolutely amazing. As it happens, the province next door has some industrial buildings. Wait, he starts at rank 2 already. Excellent. Oh, 40%. Amazing. Get this. Like, these are actions, right? He'll just be constant local effect. Yeah, I think we want this. If he's gonna be stuck in Skanza to provide this 40% enormous boost to wealth, then we also want him to investigate corruption. Now, this is absolutely amazing, yeah? In several turns, we'll have 2 tier 3 bone carvers or bone crafters providing 2400 gold from industry. And this guy, just by being there, will be bumping this by 40%. An extra 1000 gold just from having an agent there. Absolutely amazing. Okay, nothing else to build, so let's just have a quick look at diplomacy. Yeah, these crappy Lugians won't sign any treaties with us, and everyone else hates us. So we are going to just press on. Now, of course, Hermigar's got level up. Get... what do you need? You're the... Govern. Oh, growth. Absolutely get this. Authority would bump public order. It's not the best in Frisia, so maybe this. What else? Wait. Food from characters. This could be useful, yeah? Because we might be just a little bit short to upgrade Great Hall, to upgrade second public order building if we only rely on 2 fishing jetties here. Well, right now we have 90 food from this province, so absolutely not is the answer. But we'll be recruiting there, yeah? If we give him infantry commander, we'll get +6 morale for infantry recruits, which is actually pretty decent. Nothing else makes sense, so just go with this. It's a little bit counterintuitive, but +6 morale on all the infantry we recruit, which will be like 90% of each of our stacks recruited in Frisia, is going to be massive. So get it, and he'll be governing here for the rest of his life. He's really good at that. Yeah, do it. And Farmwood also leveled up. Already did. Okay, so let's press on. Yeah, this crappy guy also leveled up. Another governor. Can get him a raven. Excellent. This is actually brilliant. This gives us massive discount here. Thought we'd need to wait forever before we get this, but not so much. I'm actually thinking of going for this too. Alternatively, go for stack for 1 public order, which is not that big of a deal. But we will be recruiting here potentially too with Karl. Probably public order is actually better. Maybe corruption reduction too. What's our corruption here? 9%, so he will take this down by 0.5%. Base wealth is about 2000 gold, so that's like 50 gold. It's actually not horrible. Might be worth it, but public order is more important. Do it. Okay, and press on. Okay, we get rebellion in the best possible place, right next to our big armies. Office secured, excellent. Oh, we got artist, +5 public order, excellent. Alright, got to deal with this rebellion first of all. As it happens, we have everyone here, so we can absolutely gang up on these guys. Farmwood, come closer. Karl reinforcing as well, come here. We're gonna attack with our brutal brother, Theodemer. Do it. Yeah, of course they would have run away. Who wouldn't in their situation? Yeah, just come here so you reinforce, yeah? Crack on. You too. And you attack. Yeah, wipe them out. You have 4,000 men here. They have 600. Wipe them out. Excellent. Are we ever going to get this benevolent trait? We've released so many prisoners already. If anyone knows how many we need to release to actually get this, let me know in the comments. Now, let's swap units. Faramund needs 3 units. He definitely doesn't need all these archers, yeah? So, the 4 with the least X out. And get him 4 swords in their place and 3 more spears. We don't need a lot of cav because we'll be attacking a city. So maybe we keep 1 more archer actually to have 6 of them. In fact, maybe even 7. Should be pretty useful against against city. Definitely more than crappy spears. Okay, nothing here. It looks safe. Proceed with a spy first of all. Ooh, this crappy village is empty. Beautiful. We can't really sabotage it or anything. So let's start making our way here to see their other settlement, and we'll give them chance to sign a peace treaty if they want. Low. Okay, then we crack on and take this crappy settlement out of the map. Maybe it's better to actually get that last turn of replenishment, yeah? Just go by the border. I don't think we need him anymore, so disband. And Brutal Carl is going to be camping here. Gotis Kanza is vulnerable to sneak attack from these guys too, so gonna park him here and probably recruit to full. And the spy should make his way to Skanza. Crack on. Now, Admiral leveled up just by being in the city. Interesting. What do we get? Oh, Sage level 2. Beautiful. Get it. And this... And just probably stay here, buddy. Now, do we need Genabout here? We don't really need him here, right? How about we just disband him? I think so. Minus 11 public order. Kinda need to build some public order buildings sooner rather than later. Okay, let's start with a well. It's 900 gold. Cheap. And troughs. Okay, there's still a farmstead here, so scrap it. Scrap this artisan. We need second public order building. Maybe we actually build 3 public order buildings here. We'll need a lot of food for that though. Or we keep artisan and make it into something useful, such as bone carver. We are already losing sanitation from market stalls and what will be fishing jetties, so we can't have any more. We'll only have like 6 or 8 sanitation here. So these two basically max it out. Can only build stuff that doesn't require it, so industry buildings are out of question. Scrap it. And we're going to wait for these to repair themselves. Not gonna pay. Okay, Skanza losing 12 public order per turn. This is pretty brutal. Gonna get more from this one once it completes. Sanitation is looking fine. Don't really need to upgrade anything here, and these troughs can wait. But should we swap edict? What edict do we have here? Growth plus 10. We are not building anything here, yeah? Oh, we'll upgrade this town center. So maybe next turn we get these 2. Wait, next turn we can also finally start building these brutal bone crafters. Okay, so here's the plan. Next turn we upgrade these 2 bone carvers, start troughs, and upgrade town center. Then we swap this edict for the one that gives public order. Oh, we also built a tier 3 of woodcutter. Excellent. So this will almost max it out until we get the tech that allows for fishing wharf 3. Excellent. And we probably want to... we need second public order building fast. Coming online next turn. Okay, that should help a little bit. And in Frisia, there's nothing to build, so we're just going to get our brutal Emelrich and start recruiting. In Flevum, actually. Maybe here. No, Flevum is a short walk or short sail from Britannia, where we have many people who don't exactly like us. So get him. Thunderbolts of Donuts. Actually, Claws of the Bear. It's a higher level army. Get them. Oh, you're here. And start recruiting. We have about 4 turns, yeah? We need 2 stacks. One with the king. Will take a while to get back. But we can even build 2 armies here. Just gonna recruit as many as we can. Starting with the cheapest units. First of all, how many can we hire? 4. Okay, so we go 3, 4, 4, 4. Can even get crappy onager. Probably gonna hire this last, along with cavalry. Okay, archers seem to be pretty cheap. Germanic hunters, 80 gold. A third of what crossbow costs. They are actually pretty good against cities. They can burn arrow towers. Okay, get 3 of them.
We need good fighters.
Yeah, giving you the best we have for under 80 gold. And can make Karl a companion finally. Should bump his loyalty hopefully. How is loyalty looking anyway? Karl is at 6. Everyone else is between 7 and 10. That's actually good. And what do these guys offer? Taskmaster, marksman, and fighter. Fighter is another... This is another recruitment commander, right? Potentially. But we already have 2 of them. Our brother and Karl. Don't need any more. Okay, and we have 11k in the stash, making another 9.5 per turn. Absolutely brutal. We have more money than we know what to do with. It's a good problem to have. Let's just have a look at diplomacy. No change on any fronts, so let's press on. Ah, good winter. Something good for a change. Oh, finally got this. Alright, any enemies inside? Not really. There's this brutal buildup of Thuringians, but they kinda like us, so we're not going to worry too much about it. Okay, so let's get the spy here and see if our income jumps. Crack on. Doesn't do anything just yet. Why is that? Industry 750. Bonus is 55%. I think he's already been providing this just by being... because he's been on the waters that belong to this province, yeah? I don't think we would get 55% elsewhere. Or would we? We get 10% from Woodcutter, and we have 3 or 2 elders, so that's another 10, that's 20%. And we supposedly have 55% bonus. What's our bonus to industry in other provinces? That should tell us if the guy applies or not. Do we have any other artisan? We have some here in Frisia. Yeah, so industry here is only 25%. Here should be 35 because of Woodcutter, and if we have 55, that means the guy is doing something, but it's only providing 20, not 40. It's a little bit confusing. Let's see, maybe this only updates over in between turns. Now, Faramund. Does this crappy army have winter attrition? It should, right? Absolutely does, so we can crack on despite it being winter. We know there was nothing here. To be on the safe side, going to start coming back with a spy. Okay, it's empty. In which case, crack on and you take this crappy settlement next turn. We should also see what's in there. Probably nothing interesting, right? 3 buildings. Yeah, we're just gonna raise it. It's too late. These guys had their chance to sign a peace treaty with us. They don't want that, so we are going to create a giant buffer zone. Yeah? And come here. Gonna send you to Britannia now. You, buddy, Brutal Carl, get into Gotiskanza and start recruiting. We have more money than we know what to do with. Although, we should leave recruitment for last. Let's have a look at buildings first. In Skanza we want another meeting hall, lodging camp, brutal bonecrafter ×2, and dikes. That costs 10 grand, a lot of money. Nothing can upgrade in Frisia, then we stay put. And in Gotiskanza we definitely need public order. So let's grab a couple of town centers, yeah? We can only build one until we upgrade the other one. Just gonna keep this empty for now, and gonna keep this one because it provides public order. Yeah, this one is nicely balanced. We are at 20 food. We'll go down once we upgrade this, right? So we need a little bit more food. We need these fishing wharves. Else we go into negative if you want to upgrade this to tier 3. Or we just keep it at tier 2. Okay, and we have tons of money left. 8k. So, Emelrich. Going to recruit. Ooh, Noble Germanic Swordsman. 43 attack. Nice. 40 damage. 35 armor. They are not too bad actually. They are better than bodyguards, yeah, but they're also quite pricey. 273. They're actually pretty good. Are they the best melee unit we can get? 20 attack less than Freeman, but 14 defense more and 17 more armor. And wow, it's like 44 more health. Better morale too, slightly slower. And they have shield wall. They are like way better and it's not even close. Okay, so this will be a backbone of our army. We probably no longer need these crappy warbands. If you have these guys, like the armor and melee defense alone means they'll be absolutely amazing in auto resolve and even better in manual resolve. Okay, so along with 3 archers, what else do we want? We'll be taking cities, a lot of cities. Do these crossbows also have flaming shot? And what's their ammunition? 19 ammo compared with 16 from archers. Massively more missile damage. There should be better, yeah? Like way better, but are they 3 times better? To justify 3 times the cost. Because if you start grabbing units that cost like 300 in upkeep every turn, a full stack will cost us 6,000. That is a little bit too much for my liking. Yeah, we need to mix in cheaper units and more expensive ones. Maybe get double crossbow, maybe 3 of them. And what about infantry? This guy's quite pricey. If we go with like 10 of them, this would be amazing, but also very, very, very expensive. I should grab an onager. It's 200 gold, but it's still cheaper than those brutal crossbows and swords, or cavalry in fact. It's going to spam these guys, they seem the best. Okay, so 6, let's say 7 ranged units, get 3 crossbows and the onager, and then we maybe grab a couple of calves and 10 of these brutal swords. Excellent, this will be super strong army. We can bump Theodemir to Elder, we absolutely should. And science. I wonder if it's worth grabbing these spears. It's only 4 turns, improves our integrity too for armies. And we now have tons of money, so an extra 100 gold in upkeep doesn't really make much of a difference anymore. They could be good mix, could add some flexibility. It's probably better to have a few spears and swords rather than just swords, so I'm going to grab it. It's only 4 turns anyway, because we reached the 150 threshold for military research. Excellent, grab it. Okay, and let's move on. Yeah, we don't mind losing a little bit of influence on Faramund. He's got tons of it. Alright, spring again. We can crack on and take this settlement, first and foremost. Just move cautiously, Faramund. We don't know what's there. It's still empty. Wipe them out and raise it. Whoa, so brutal. First time I've done it in this game. Looks dreadful. This also knocks down the... No, it can't. It's already meager. Fertility. Okay. This will take a long time and a lot of money to resurrect this, right? I think so. Gemstones here. Yeah, too remote. Now, are these guys more likely to sign some kind of treaty with us now? They are super pissed. Military actions and war, -80, it's pretty bad. But, should we just wipe them out? How long is it going to take to get there? 3 turns. 3 turns back. We have no time for that. We need to get to Britannia. Just gonna leave them to their own devices. We'll have a full strong stack in Gothis Kanza. Can easily beat them if we need to. Start making your way back. And you can even double time, cause why not? It's fairly safe here. We took care of that. You, buddy, need to get to Britannia, so whatever way is the fastest. Get in there. Okay, and how is it looking here? Everything under construction. Excellent. Now we should swap the edict. Growth is not that important anymore, and we need 7 of it anyway, but we're still... Public order is still decaying, so let's swap it to public order stuff. What are the issues here? Why is it so bad? We only have 2 from buildings? How come? This one's providing 7. What is this? Ah, because they balance each other. The negative ones are taken away. So we need more public order than I thought we do, because we also get -12, -13 now from things we can't control. Well, we can control taxes, but reducing them is out of question. Okay, can we give this guy, who is in charge of this province? Neidhart, is this the guy with low authority? Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate one. Need to give him the stuff that gives +5 public order, artist or whatever it was called. Yeah, this one, absolutely get it to him. And we need to bump his authority or put someone more competent in charge if he can't handle it. How far away is he from level up? Very far. Oh, in fact, 3 turns. We can get another point from this, but that will still only be +1. +6 with this, meaning we'll still be decaying by 4. We'll stop decay once we build this, but then we'll offset that by losing another 4 from these 2 buildings, yeah? The upgraded bone carvers. So we need to find maybe 5 or 6 more public... Wait, the edict will give us another +4. So we'll kind of stabilize it at -80. Still not ideal. Probably need a guy with massively more authority to put in charge of this. How about Genobout? He's a judge. He provides +5 public order, yeah? And he's bumming around doing nothing. What's his authority? Also 5. Another +2 compared to the crappy guy. Okay, crappy guy, you're out. Unfortunately, there is a redundancy in the city hall. You're the one being made redundant. Out. What does it mean for his loyalty? Still 8, not too bad. Genobout, you're the more competent one. Get in here. And you, give us this artist back. You can get this. You get the artist, and that should massively improve situation here. Yeah, it's only -3 now. Now, edict will put it up to +1, and then the meeting hall will offset the 2 bone crafters, so we'll still be slightly going up. And once we build something better here, like a tavern... Can we build a tavern here? We need more food for that, yeah? I could build a warlord's hold. That also needs more food. Tavern also causes squalor. We'll have +4 sanitation once we complete 2 dikes. We can build a tavern, I think. We can absolutely build a tavern, and that will sort it, because tavern is massive +13 compared to +3 from the crappy building we have now. Yeah. And eventually we want these guys to provide us additional +40. Yeah, so that's the plan. Next, Frisia. We can upgrade troughs to dikes. Absolutely do it, since we have more money than we know what to do with. Upgrade this as well. More salt and more sanitation. And here we want public order, but we wait for this to complete. These 3 are still wrecked, so we wait for them to repair, which means we then recruit. We're looking at rebellion here as well. Maybe we want to cultivate it and just get public order up to +100. This is the only stable province, already in the positive and going up by 5. Very nice. Now, grab this... why can you not hire? These guys take 2 turns to hire? Is that so? Ooh, interesting. Yeah, every other unit just takes a turn. Okay, that's fine. Should we just load up on them? Yeah? Yeah, I think we just wait for rebellion here and just deal with them. Deal with the brutal rebels once they appear. Garrisons will be replenished and Karl can handle them. Might even grab some more units if you want to cultivate the rebellion and only wipe them out once they are maybe at 8 guys. Or just repeatedly wipe them out to level him up as well. We'll see, we have 8 units, that should be enough. Decent ones as well with double cav and double archer. That's definitely enough for a 4 stack. Okay, now here, do we get this increased multiplier to industry or not? Plus 50%, okay. Because you got another guy into the office. So he's not providing 40, he's providing 20. This stuff is lying. And he's also not getting any exp here, which is a little bit unfortunate. We can't deploy him, we can't use any actions. This is basically means he's gonna be stuck here forever. Ugh, these crappy Lugians. Why they not want to make some deals with us? Maybe we pay them a little bit of money. Still low at 2k, come on, 2.5? Nah. The problem with them is, even though they have 3 wars, they could backstab us. I don't trust them, and they are only short walk from Ascaucalis, where we have nothing. They can almost make it there, but we'll make it on time. If we know they are coming. Even more reason to recruit with Karl and get ourselves up to full here. There's not that many great units though. What do they have anyway? If they don't have anything great themselves, maybe we are fine. Okay, pikes, crossbows. Yeah, I think we've seen these stacks and they are half slingers, half crappy levies. Just need a big pile of cavalry to run down the slingers. And we probably have better infantry by now. Our crappy guys are now up to 37 and 39 attack. And once he recruits new guys, they'll be even better, yeah? These new recruits, 43 attack on crappy Germanic levy. This is respectable. Even baguettes are at 26, not too bad. Okay, since you have no archers, just grab a couple of these guys and a couple of these crappy guys. Yeah, and press on. Oh, we have no edict? What is this? You won't be constructing anything here, yeah? And we want public order. Grab this. +4 from paganism. Sounds good. And press on. Oh, excellent. This is the brother that felt overlooked. We promoted him, we let him win a couple of battles, and his loyalty increased. Good stuff. Right, first things first. Any enemies? Not really. Not. Are these crappy Venedians more likely to sign any deals with us? Peace? Low. I'm not against paying them a little bit. It's not like we need money. No, even 5k is only low. Okay, they hate us because we raised one of the settlements. This is not easily forgotten. Ooh, Alamans are deteriorating badly. How can you improve this? Military access? Low. We could easily improve it by just cancelling deals with Rome, but we don't really want that. Should we start getting ready for war with Alamans? Who else are they fighting? Western Rome? And these 2 crappy factions. Oh, Gauls are next to them, yeah? Gauls are here. Okay. Gauls are crap. Strength rating 57, probably the weakest on map. They're on the way out. Alamans have all of this? What is this? These guys are out of control. Their strength rating is 9, pretty close to ours. Huh. And the trade with Rome is now providing 1200 gold. More than all other trades combined. It's not sustainable longer term to keep both these guys happy. They're both deteriorating because we trading with their worst enemies, huh? So maybe it will soon be time to cancel this trade with Rome. It's 1200 gold, it's tons of money. Every single turn as well. Okay, so, Skanza, nothing to build. Frisia, nothing to build. Gothi Skanza, we are going to build troughs, dikes here. And next turn can finally start second town center. Public order is still crap here. How badly do we actually need this growth edict? I still have a few buildings to build. Okay, these military jetties, yeah? Should we scrap them? Just build another fishing port? Nah, we still have 79 foot here, we don't need that. Ooh, how about we actually build this? Fix this and build warrior shrine. Lets us recruit priests. We happen to be losing cultural influence in Frisia, right? Because Christianity is taking over. We started at like, oh, this is actually pretty bad. We started at 80 something percent, we're down to less than 70. We kinda need priests there. Okay, fix this crap. It will fix itself in a couple of turns, so maybe we wait, because this should be ready next turn and then this. So we wait, then upgrade it, then grab a couple of priests and deploy them in the provinces where our influence is going down. Sounds like a plan. Now, Faramund, crack on. Need you back in here as soon as possible. Wait, do we have right of passage with these guys? Because you are going to violate their territorial integrity. Military access? Low. How about we pay you a little bit? Not gonna happen, yeah? They need to go around because this is another war in the making if you go this way. Okay, I think once this garrison is fully replenished, might even upgrade the settlement and just keep the army here because we are vulnerable here. These Lugians and even Thuringians, I don't trust these guys. Trust no one in Total War games. Simple rule. Maybe we move him here. I think these guys will be busy enough re-establishing their settlements, or maybe they'll crack on at us, who knows. But this garrison is decent. It should hold once it's fully replenished, yeah? It's like 8 units plus onagers plus some ships. Upgrading this will give us 2 more, but we would need another tech that we have no interest in grabbing anytime soon. So no. Or maybe we just have 2 armies here, because we can have tons of armies, right? We are not even using our allowance. We can have 8 armies. That is absolutely amazing. Just keep recruiting, buddy. Get more of these crappy spears. They are so cheap. Maybe we should scrap the ones with no X and just replace them with the better ones. Yeah, giving you good ones. Just scrap these 3. Yeah? Upgrade to a better sword. You're recruiting brutal swords. Excellent. I can get someone promoted to companion, but we have no suitable candidates. Childebrand needs gravitas. Everyone else already has an office. Do you want to provoke rebellion here, if it's inevitable anyway? We could just move the army outside, yeah? And that would cause it. Yeah, maybe we do just that. Let the rebels spawn and then we wipe them out. Sounds like an idea. And let's press on. Yeah. Rebellion was inevitable. Gaul wiped out. Yeah, they were the weakest on the map, no wonder. Excellent! Rome broke treaties with us. Means we don't need to make this decision ourselves. Income dropped to 7k. Not great, but everyone else should like us a little bit more. Just look at this. We only had 2 yellow faces last turn. Now it's like 5. Some relationships already improved massively. Excellent. Yeah, they lost some coastal settlements. Yeah, this is all desolate. Not looking that great for them. Yeah, they're falling apart. Okay, let's start speaking to everyone else. Swabians, we can now trade with them. Low, huh? How about we pay you a little bit? Moderate. This trade would be worth 400 gold. If we can make them sign non-aggression, the relationship will improve and they are likely to sign a trade with us too next turn. Or in not too distant future. Yeah, let's try 1k. 1600? No. Okay, maybe later then. Okay, now we need to deal with these crappy rebels. They don't have any strong units. Rugion has a decent garrison, but we can pop a general here, just in case they do attack. Maybe Theodemir. Yeah, donuts, of course. Okay, now, farm and crack on. Gonna get rid of these rebels next turn, while you're on the way. But you, buddy, needs to stay here, because these Venedians might come. And also, I would like you to recruit more stuff. What do we need? You could use maybe a couple of these crossbows, although from what we've seen, they don't have any heavily armored units, so maybe this is overkill. Just get more of this infantry. It's cheap and now it's got good stats. Maybe also a couple more slings. Yeah, 2 of these and 2 of these. Just building you up to full stack. It might be a crap stack, but these guys have decent stats overall. Now with all these bonuses at rank 5. Okay, now, Emelrich. You, buddy, are going to get 4 more brutal swords. Or maybe not. Maybe we want to get these Germanic levies, because we can then, I think we can upgrade them to... We definitely can upgrade them to spears, to spearmen, and if we don't get them now, maybe the spearmen also take 2 turns, so it will be cheaper, maybe not cheaper, but definitely faster to grab these guys now and upgrade them, than to hire them over 2 turns. So get the 4 of them. Nice public order stabilized here, going up by plus 11, excellent. Okay, grab meeting hall, and now we can start another town center. Wait, why can we not build another town center? Because we can only have... If we cancel this, this will become another town center, yeah? And we'll have 2, we can't have it. So we need to wait until this actually completes. Not ideal. Okay, then we wait. Right, this will complete next turn, and then we start tavern. And then we swap the edict to the one that gives public order. We can finally get tribal chief. Excellent. This is for a fighter, not for governors. You guys are governors, right? That's why I gave you that for plus 5 public order. You should stay as governors. We want a fighter for tribal chief, yeah? 26 years and rank 4. How old is our brutal Emelrich? 25. We can bump him next turn. Excellent. Should we also build a strong fleet and send it along with our armies? I think it's a good idea, especially that we still have military jetties here in Gotiskanza. While we have them, we might as well bulk up. What do we have here? 150 guys, light ramming ship. Ramming seems good. And what's the crew? 36 guys, that's not a lot. Light boatman, huh? Then 72 guys. These are the ones that can absolutely wreck transport fleets. Yeah, maybe we just build a full fleet. By the looks of it, it's gonna cost about 4k. Maybe we don't even need a full stack. Wait, our income is actually going down to 7k already. This is pretty brutal. And as we recruit more, maybe we don't need the fleet. Maybe it's overkill. I'm going to build half a stack. That's only going to cost about 1500 gold. And going to get a mix of all the types of units. Maybe get 3 bows, 3 of these, and 3 ramming ships. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, and move on. Ooh, the crappy guys arrived. Noble birth, nice. And another one, excellent. Goal reinstated. Oh, we can finally get spearmen. Let's have a look at them first and foremost. Okay, can absolutely retrain. Let's do one guy. 100 gold only, beautiful. So, upkeep is 92, it goes up to 176. Slightly less than twice the price. And how do they compare? 5 more attack, 10 more attack versus cav, 5 more charge, 32 more armor, this is brutal, and 19 more life. Slightly slower, this is amazing. And they take 1 turn to hire, good. Okay, so they seem like a decent alternative to these brutal swords. Slightly better defensively. They have more armor, that's about it. And better against horses. Okay, so how do we complete this stack? We can complete it next turn if we grab 4 units now. But we still have the king on the way, and we also need to deal with these guys. How strong are they? We can just upgrade these guys and probably absolutely destroy them with this 17 stack. We happy to pay that extra upkeep? I think we are. Wait, it's winter as well. We'll take brutal attrition here. Why does this army not have... we're far away from that. We went for upkeep reduction, which proved not to be that great. Okay, gonna let them besiege. We can actually see they have no knight commander, yeah, because the guy only has 3 cunning. If we get out, what happens? We can get out on fortify, right, to avoid attrition, yeah? If they come here, we can intercept them, we'll be just next to them. If they besiege us, we just upgrade these guys and absolutely crush them. Excellent. Now, Emelrich, come closer and let your brother take them out. Yeah, that didn't quite work out. But you're immune to snow attrition, so we can still catch them. Wipe them out. Yeah, wipe them out. Balanced. Excellent. And release. Release prisoners from like the last 20 battles and we still didn't get the trade. How many times do we need to do that? I'm just an arrogant. Come on. Okay, so Theodemer leveled up. What do we get? Oh, this is the army. Oh, I can get champs of the north on this army. Excellent. Maybe the next one we will recruit for. And you, buddy, need to merge this junk. These crappy units. Just get rid of them. We'll get you new ones soon enough that are also rank 5. Also merge these guys. And get, he's almost there. Just keep him. He's fine. He's rank 4. And press on. Fleets recruiting. Excellent. Yeah, and you want to complete the stack by getting 2 more spears and 2 calves. Which ones are better? Probably shock cav, yeah? It's pretty good. Get 2 of them. Can finally start building tavern. Excellent. Grab it. Wait, it's so expensive, 4.5k. We could save 450 if we swap the edict back to 10% growth for a turn. It provides 700 gold per turn, so actually makes sense to build it faster, even if it's 10% more expensive, because we would save 450, but not make an extra 700, plus the extra public order. Yeah, so build it now. Pretty much maxed out here, which means if we won't be building anything anytime soon, we don't really need that growth, yeah, because it's a tiny benefit compared to construction cost reduction. So maybe we want recruitment army capacity here, or unit experience. That's probably even better, yeah? +1 for all recruits, all provinces. This is amazing. Or maybe we get... just get this. This is pretty good. Can we have multiples of that? You can just have a few of them, and they probably stack. Could get, like, gold chevron guys. Pretty amazing. Okay, and this crappy one, we're still waiting for this, but we can start upgrading troughs to dikes. And next turn, finally, this stuff will fix itself. Okay, what do we research? What's the military ones? 10% recruitment cost, not a big deal. Steel Forge, this could be not too bad. Slight boost to stats, huh? Carpenter, these are actually pretty good and only take 4 turns. Military Wharf as well. Battle movement speed 5%. Okay, so all these are nice, other than the recruitment cost. They give us 8% movement, which is also a nice bonus. Alternatively, we go for this. We have some livestock and some goat barns, so we could slightly benefit from this. Trade Wharf and Fishing Wharf, we definitely need these. And this is Warlord's Hold for champs. I think this might be the most important thing. It's public order and also champs, which we really want. Okay, so get this. We could even upgrade to grab this. Army drills seems pretty good as well. But it's too expensive. We have other stuff and it's probably worth picking these bonuses on the way. The tier 2 ones seem amazing. +2 sanitation and 8% movement for armies. Seems amazing. Just gonna max out them before we press on into tier 3, if we even get that far. Right, let's move on. These gets are shameless, they have nothing. Strength rating 54 and they ask us for money. Get lost. Alright, so we need to deal with these Venedians. We happen to have a brutal army here, a 17 stack. By the looks of it, they don't really have great units, but we can now upgrade these guys to spears and actually test them. I wonder if it's worth it. We might be assuming they are weak, but what if they aren't? Just going to upgrade half of these guys and see how we fare. It should be fairly safe to do. They can... actually, it's not that expensive. Yeah, let's attack them and see what the odds are. Odds are roughly evenly matched. Okay, so what they have? At least double onager, 5 skirmishers, 4 of them being bows. Our slings are very much favored fighting bows, so that goes for us. Slavic axes, 1 pike and some crappy levy spears. I think our infantry is better. We probably have better shooters on average, and we have cavalry, which they don't. Just need to make sure onager doesn't hurt us, and we should be fine. Let's fight. Oh, they actually have 1 unit of cav. Okay. Okay, we are attacking. And we are uphill. This is very, very good. They have 1 unit of cav. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to put our strongest spears in the middle and the weaker ones on flanks. Yeah, 1 cav on each flank. Ours is probably better than theirs. General the back. Archers and slings behind the main line. But we want to make sure their onager is useless. So before we do anything else, just gonna press on with cavalry and let them shoot us a little bit. Speed this up. Where's the onager? Why is it not shooting us? Oh, it is now. Good. 5 guys lost. Ah, they landed brutal volley. 9 guys lost now. 15. They stopped shooting? Is that it? Yeah, okay. We lost 15 guys, but we disabled double onager. This is brilliant. Come back, and everyone cracks on. Okay, now, should we use heavy shot against other ranged units? It's bad for reload, yeah? And other ranged units have low to no armor, so maybe it's not so good. It probably should be used against brutal infantry. Armored one. Okay guys, press on. Slow it down. They are sitting in the forest, which is not so good, because they are protected. We are not so much. Going to send a cav there and try to lure them out. Everyone is on fire at will. Yeah, see if they take the bait. Okay, 1 archer is moving. Okay, guys start he turned back, not so good. That's a pretty good AI, they don't want to... Oh wait, they're cracking on? Attack him. See what else is there. Levy crappy archers. Let's crush them. There's 3 of them here. Why did you stop, buddy? Crack on. What is this? We got wrecked. This guy was waiting here. Oh well. Everyone's shooting. Excellent. Guys, press on. And archers, you are going to pull back very, very soon. Such as now. And let's give attack order. You attack here. You here. You here. 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 Yeah, we lost that cav. We got caught in an ambush. You come here. Second cav, press on. Ranged units start shooting. General, come closer. The 2 of you going to attack his cavalry, and our cav goes around them and wipes out the ranged units. Yeah, attack this. Just attack him. Don't worry about any defenses. All the shooters shooting? They are excellent. Why did you stop? Just crack on, buddy. What is this? Why are you crawling? Just run. What is this?
They are trying to take out our general.
Yeah, let them. General is big and strong. He's got gigantic armor. Don't worry about it. You won. Excellent. Just recharge these guys now. Here and here. Okay, got the brutal charge on this guy. Excellent. There's an axeman here. Their boss. So probably time to disengage. Oh, we wiped out 60 guys in this brutal charge. More like 80 now. Excellent. Go after these guys. You pylon here. General pylon. You pylon. And you pylon. And the 3 of you finish him off. While the 3 of you go after this guy. How are we looking here? Their cavalry came back. Attack them. This guy absolutely melting away. Excellent. Yeah, they are absolutely crushed here. Beautiful. Try to shoot these. You chase them. How are you doing against these cavs? The world is pretty close. Pull back. The cav just broke, so go after the shooters.
Troops are being ambushed.
Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry. Okay, massively one here. Guys, you wiped out here. Oh, ranged units, pull back. Everyone here, get rid of this guy. You guys pull back. You attack these axes, you, and you keep pulling away. How are you doing? Crushing the scrappy archer, but their warlord is still just next to us. Okay, time to pull back. We can disengage from archers only, but disengaging from warlords seems like a bad idea, yeah? You wipe out him, you wipe out him, the two of you attack this, and you wipe out this guy. You might want to pull back a little bit. Archers putting themselves together, how many? 30. We need to go around this general. Attack these guys instead. You crack on, you crack on. Looks like they fell apart here. Excellent. This guy's down to 40 guys. Just finish him off. Okay, stop shooting him because you'll be causing friendly fire. And here, this guy is basically wiped out. Got the last archer here. Looks like they are down to that warlord who is in this forest over here. So all the shooters, guys, you press on. You'll finish them off. And you guys chase them. Okay, brutal charge here and the last archer fell apart. Speed this up a little bit. And guys, enter this brutal forest. Oh, there's another archer here. Okay, buddy, you wipe him out. And you need to find that warlord too. Oh, he's here! Pull back! Whoa, you almost got caught. This was pretty decent ambush from AI. Okay, guys, finish off this warlord. You go behind them, so you can scout. Oh, he's here. No, 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 no. You shoot him. Come on, guys. Also heavy shots, since he's got a lot of armor, yeah? Yeah, even though he's in force, he's taking massive losses. Yeah, he's done. Excellent. The decisive victory. They put up a good fight, these Slavs. No, wiped out. Excellent. Car leveled up. What do we get? Stats. How's integrity here? Going down slightly. Think we go for stats, right? This and this. Now, are they any more likely to sign a peace now? So guys, you have nothing. Your power rating is 42 now. And they still won't sign a peace. What a nonsense. Yeah, brutal losses on these guys. How much they cost to hire? 400. Here's what we're gonna do. Gonna merge these guys. Get to Ascaucalis. I think Gotis Kanza can't be taken without siege. Now that the garrison is replenished, we have 8 brutal units, some fleet, and some onagers, yeah? So they most, and we have way better units inside. This Germanic noble sword, Germanic spears. Yeah, this is a way better garrison than the last time. So they need to be sieged, and then we just upgrade these guys and crush them. Also merge this cav, it's weak. They're probably gonna take several turns before they rebuild and arrive here. Next, Faramund. You probably have our best army now, so you're going to come here and take the best troops from your brother. He's essentially got the army ready for you, so just swap the troops over. How is integrity? 100. Amazing. And you are going to crack on to Flevum. You, buddy, need to quickly recruit more staff so you can have a secondary army following him. Move just behind him. And what do we want? Let's probably scrap this guy, right? He's gonna take... we don't have 5 turns. Out. Get the best we can get, which is spears. We don't have 2 turns to recruit these noble swords. And we're going to get another general who will take this army over in Flevum. And that general is going to be our brutal brother Theodemir. Of course, in charge of donuts. Yeah, donuts are also champs of the north. Excellent. Okay, buddy, now you need to land here and start collecting intel on these guys. Camelot Dunal. What's inside? Not much, and it's also damaged. Garrison is pathetic. Okay, this is because the main building is under construction. Okay, it's going to take 7 turns to repair? But they have no garrison for another 7 turns. Okay. So originally I wanted to land up north and start with Picts. Yeah, because it's fairly secure here. Work our way south. But it takes longer to get there. And probably still makes sense to start from there, because here we immediately have multiple enemies. These guys probably all like each other. Yeah, I think we're gonna start from the north. And it's time to start making our way there with the fleet, yeah? You can recruit anywhere, presumably, so start coming here. And get these last 2 ships now. The ramming ones. Giving you them right now, buddy. Okay, who wants to be a judge? Hermigar makes the best judge because he's a governor, yeah? Promote him again. Can Theodemir, can Emelrich become a tribal chief? No, he needs a little bit more influence. In a couple of turns, buddy. Don't you worry. And we have a few companion slots open. Who wants to be a companion? Hermigar? You're being promoted to judge. How about you, Wulfram? And Childebrand. Ah, you still have no influence. Buddy, what are you doing all this time? Yeah, we have ridiculous amount of money, nothing to do with it. Perhaps we are being too conservative. Perhaps we should just recruit to full of this guy. Also gives us a power rating, right? So they are less likely to attack us. Just gonna upgrade these guys. And get, what else do we need? We have 6 brutal spears, that's not enough. Get maybe 3 more? Maybe 4 more. And then 2 cuffs, and that should be it. I don't think we need any other infantry than these guys. They're pretty decent all around, especially the busted stats with rank 6 right off the bat. 49 attack and defense, 50 armor, almost 100 health. A decent unit. Excellent. I wonder if we will ever get stronger than Hans. We are still... Oh, strength rating 3, look at this. We've overtaken probably Hans and Sassanids. Or maybe Western Rome drop. Western Rome dropped to 2. So Eastern Rome is 1. Which means we've overtaken Hans and Sassanids. Hans are 4, Sassanids are 5th. Not too bad, not too bad. How do we compare with Western Rome? They are still almost twice as strong as we are, but we are 3rd strongest on the map. Wow, this feels like easy. Is this supposed to be that easy? What am I missing here? What am I missing, guys? Tell me. Is this always that easy, or are we just super lucky in our first campaign? Once we take Britannia and get 3 more provinces, for a total of 6, I don't see how anyone can stop us, because we'll have really short front. It's like we need 1 army here to defend Gothiskanza from the east, and maybe an army in Tulifurdum in case our pals Langobards or Thuringians or Alamans want to turn on us. And then we just steamroll Gallia and take Rome. Okay, let's press on. Alright, gonna wrap it up here. It feels like we are pretty much set at this point. We have 3 provinces, very decent income, despite having 3 stacks with amazing units. And our provinces are really nicely developed and public order is stable everywhere. It looks good. It looks like we are very much on the way to win this. And we are 3rd strongest on the map, which is amazing. It also feels like we have a decent grasp on the fundamentals and basics of this game right now, so maybe we are ready for a tougher challenge. Let me know, guys, if you'd like to continue this campaign or start something somewhat tougher. Subscribe!